Three, are we live? How are sound levels? Wow, that's not a good color. That's a little better right there. Is that the best color or is that the best color? Once again, Frank Monday coming at you straight out Twilight Zone Old Peking here in the central kingdom of the celestial dragon. So I don't typically comment on political or celebrity news, but now that I see it, I think, yeah, we should have seen this coming. Elon Musk just purchased Twitter for $44 billion. Now, why would he have any interest in getting Twitter? Everyone's been speculating on that it doesn't really matter. It's not worth it. Many conservative minded people that consider themselves to be right leaning Democratic type individuals, they think that they're far removed from the left, are praising this Elon Musk takeover of Twitter as the next best thing, right? But let me tell you, his comments about photocopying, copycatting, writing on the backs of WeChat is extremely dire. You got to know right off the bat that Musk is obviously an intelligence agency insider, right? He wouldn't be able to do any of the things he's doing without the backing of all of your favorite alphabet agencies, all right? CIA, NSA, DHS, whoever you want to fucking throw into the mix at this point. This guy is the poster child for the New World Order. And let me tell you how it's going to be coming down. From Bloomberg, it says Musk's everything app X. Notice he's calling it app X, a little X steganography there, right? Elon wants Twitter to be like China's WeChat. So if you saw the recent short video of him walking into the Twitter headquarters and then announcing he was in a meeting. He's looking swole, right? He's looking beefed up, like he's been jabbing a little bit of stem cells into the arms there and swelling up on your baby's DNA. Ah, speculation, of course. Keep in mind, YouTube, everything I say is speculation. So he wants it to be an everything app. Let me tell you what happened with WeChat here in China. WeChat started back in 2011, and on. I was counseling with the people who were on the design team of the interface. And they asked me a lot of questions about what I liked about current apps like messengers and stuff and QQ and what I disliked about them. And they took a lot of my ideas and integrated them into what we see today as WeChat. Number one, I said you want a really clean, simplified interface, meaning no advertisements, nothing you don't want, very simple, clean, easy to use system. Because Western systems like Facebook and a lot of the others are just overly inundating with horse shit as soon as you open them. As soon as you open them, you get ads, and they give you all the things you don't want. So just streamline it to those buttons which people use the most. Of course, that's one of the main features of WeChat is that it's super streamlined and there's nothing there in front of you that you don't want until you want it, right? So it started out as just a message communicator and they lured everyone in with this friendly approach. It's social media. Be social with your friends. But then incrementally, year after year, they have implemented more and more draconian corporate and government, what we call the combination of corporation and government is fascism, right? So they rolled out these fascist tactics one after another. So first off, you've got a Twitter like feed, right? A news feed. It's called Moments. And if Elon Musk is really trying, and this is what he said he's going to turn Twitter into an all-encompassing platform like WeChat. And it's brilliant, of course, because WeChat is the only app you need open when you're in China. You can access all of your other apps through WeChat. And this is how they sneak it in on you. He's going to turn Twitter. This is what he wants. It's not going to be Twitter anymore. He just bought Twitter to have a platform to get a user base so that he can launch App X, right? That's what he's calling it. And he's going to X you out with it. Let me show you how it works. Um, You open the one platform, you've got everything there. You've got all your contact lists. You've got all your private messaging. You've got your news feed. You've got your moments feed. You can post pictures. You can post videos all in one simplified, easy to use place, right? In addition to that, you scroll down and you've got all your apps linking you to the things you purchase, like Taobao and Jingdong and PayPal. It's all integrated on one app, right? Like WeChat has its own money system that's backed by a Chinese implemented Bitcoin system that connects directly to your bank. It didn't start out this way. It started out very friendly, a place to socialize with your friends and form groups. But now these groups are limited to a certain amount of people unless you have like level admin level account, right? So originally you could add as many people as you wanted, right? So imagine like with the Twitter app or app X, you could add as many people as you want. You could be essentially connected to everyone in the world. No longer. They've limited it to a couple of thousand people that you can actively add and be connected with as a private user. You have to use your state certified identification to log into it now. They monitor every single thing you do with it, and you're doing everything with it, right? It's connected to your social credit score. It's connected to your health pass. You have to literally open this to go through any door while you're here. It's constantly tracking and tracing you and monitoring everything you say. I remember when they were testing out the algorithms to listen to very detailed what you were talking about, right? And they were integrating the ability to do translations in real time. So I could speak in English and it would give me Chinese characters on the board so that whoever I'm talking to in whatever language, Hebrew, Arabic, Russian, French, it would translate in real time my text, voice to text to any language that I want. Now they don't offer this to the private end user, right? The private citizen. They only use it to monitor all conversations on their platform. In addition to that, they'll give you suggestions. Say you're in a private chat and you're talking to someone you know and you believe this to be a private conversation, you send out a dick pic or something or whatever, they will recommend that you don't do that. They'll say, the action you're about to take may lower your social credit rating. Are you sure you'd like to continue with it? If you use certain phrases or rhetoric, you get flagged immediately. Um, that's just a little bit. When you start groups now, group chats, it will tell you that as the owner and operator of a group chat in your messaging thing, that you're responsible for the content that the members of those group publish. You're responsible for what's said in the group. You're responsible for the behavior of the people in that group. So if you start a group chat and say you call it kung fu practice in the park on Saturdays, right? And you add 100 people in there that every time you go to kung fu practice, they pay you 20 kwai. You'll be flagged for that. You'll get taxed for that money. They will consider that that'll immediately become a part of your taxable income, right? You see where all of this is going? This thing has mutated so rapidly over the decade and plus, about 12 years now that I've been watching it from the time of inception until the publication of this video, which is Friday, the 28th of October, 2022, that I literally stopped using it for anything but what I have to now. I no longer post any type of social media on there. I don't update my pictures on the platform. I don't talk to people really. I deleted myself from all of the groups and stuff, and I stopped using it. It used to be a really great thing. 2011, 2012, all the way up to like maybe 2015. It was a great way to organize meetups. It was a great way to organize events in the community. But once those draconian fascist procedures and warnings and everything else connected with it started coming online, I stopped. I stopped. Now they've got your bank account connected to it, your passport connected to it. It scans your face when you open it. It tracks all of your contact lists. It tracks and traces all of your purchases. This is what Elon Musk is going to be rolling out with App X. Everything you do on the platform is 100% tracked and traced, monitored, and influenced, right? In addition to that, it becomes an all in one catch all for every app on your phone. You'll no longer be jumping onto separate apps to do separate things. It'll just be a one catch all. And then you swipe down and it will give you access through its platform where everything is integrated. So lovely, right? So friendly. Oh, how convenient that everything is now integrated, right? And he'll be getting a cut from every other platform out there that's integrated through app X will be giving him a cut, right? Why would he pay $50 billion for some useless far left rag of a location where people just constantly engage in demeaning each other and useless sensational daily news? Why would he give a fuck, right? So he can influence political opinion? You are naive if you believe that, my friends. He gives a fuck because it's going to be the biggest money making platform on the planet outside of WeChat. WeChat is easily the single most powerful app in the world right now. And he's just now getting on board with that. He's just now thinking, I mean, 12 years after WeChat's launch, you guys think that Elon is brilliant and, oh, App X is going to be brilliant, right? No, 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 no. He's so fucking late to the game, man. Don't sign on to it. Don't buy into it. This is not a good thing, people. It's not a good thing. Mark my words. This will be the most prescient video on the internet, bar none. And when you fucking are reeled in, hook, line, and sinker, there's no looking back. You're going to be sold down the river. And it's Mr. Musk that's doing it. So tell your friends, spread this video, spread the word. Don't fucking buy into it, guys. You're going to see this thing mutate so quickly because it's already out there. WeChat already has all of it all worked out already. And he's just going to piggyback on that. He's basically probably partnering with Chinese companies just to roll out WeChat under a new name in the United States. Folks in the US and globally are not using WeChat because they know how powerful of a system of espionage that it is for the Chinese people. So it's got to have a new name, right? Elon Musk, you really dropped your zipper on this one and let your dick slip out. As the Chinese say, the fox has let its tail slip out from under its costume. He has totally let the cat out of the bag and revealed himself. Oh, WeChat's great, right? Look, it does everything. Rah, 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 rah. Ooh, if you guys think that and you buy into this, mark my words, there is no turning back. You will be forever enslaved by the system. And I'm going to leave it there, guys. Spread this video, tell your friends, get the word out there. Let everyone know that AppX is going to be the biggest fucking trap that's ever been created. And it's going to enslave humanity. So I warned you. And don't let them say that Frank Monday didn't warn you on October 28th, Friday, 2022 at 7 p.m. China time. I love y'all good looking, sexy people. Stay well out in happy land as above, so below, into the abodes of the future. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, do good magic.